guys, welcome to day 9 of our weight loss challenge. So, been getting some great results pouring into the practice. I have literally lost 10 pounds since last Wednesday. My accountability partner has lost 9 pounds. I have reports of 7 and 6 pounds. Just tons of people reporting weight loss. So, they're also reporting some sugar craving still going on, some weakness, really, feeling that lethargic feeling, waiting for the body to start burning fat as its primary source of energy rather than burning sugar, okay? That's what we're waiting on. And as soon as that happens, the fat's really going to start falling off, and you're going to feel much better because your energy level is going to come back without sugar. So get through that addicted period and be strong. So one reminder is about 3 or 4 days ago, I sent out a couple videos and had mentioned our toxicity talk coming up this Monday. Okay, let me see. The date will be that's the dinner. The date is on the 27th. So April 27th, this coming Monday at 6:30 here at the office. So let me tell you the importance of this thing. So the number one cause of fat burning resistance is toxins, right? They sequester in that fat, and the fat will not let them go until they can be assured that it's got a vehicle to send it out and into the bloodstream and out of the body. They're not just going to let them go at rapid amounts. So if you have a ton of toxins in your blood, toxins in your fat, then it's going to limit what you can burn. You've got me losing 10, 9. You got other people losing 6, 7, and 8, and basically, if you're down still at 2 or maybe no weight loss, things like that, that is a huge red flag that you've got some toxicity issues, okay? So it would be great if you come to this talk. I'm going to give you things to change in your life to decrease the amount of toxins coming in, and then I'm going to give you things to change so that you're not putting more into your system, okay? Putting more in your system, then things to get them out. Sorry, I lost my track of thought there for a second. So you've got to know how to stop the flow in, and you've got to know how to get what's in out, okay? And that's what this thing's going to be about, okay? I'm going to give you some detailed stuff on that. So, but today's talk is really about what I call and what we call within Maximized Living the war plan, okay? So we look at life as something that doesn't just happen, right? You plan for things to happen. We literally believe that where you're at today is based off of the decisions that you made to get to this day. And if you're going to change something, you have to make a plan to change it. You can't say, I want $1 million, and then you just sit around and do nothing and $1 million comes. That doesn't happen. If you want $1 million, you got to take the steps that it takes to get $1 million, okay? And you work it backwards, right? You say, if I want $1 million, how am I going to do it? Well, I'll sell cars, okay? How many cars do I have to sell to make $1 million? Okay, that number of cars. So how many people do I have to come in contact with to buy that car, to get that number of cars sold? Okay, now how am I going to get in front of that many people? Okay, so you see how it works. So you work it backwards. So with our war plans, what we do is we know that if you don't plan, then you're planning to fail, right? So I think the saying goes, if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. So here's my war plan. You'll see it. The different colors are different categories. It's basically broke down into hour and half-hour slots. And I plan all important events, and basically every day has a job. Every 30-minute section has a job, right? And that's something that I'm doing in that 30 minutes. So it's all broken down into details so that when I wake up in the morning, I don't have to think about what I'm doing that day. I just follow the plan, right? And it's not to basically make you rigid in your life. It actually gives you the freedom, right, to clear your mind and be the best you can be in life, okay? So that's really what's behind this. Stress management 101 is plan your days out. That's if you want to get rid of stress and alleviate stress in your life, you can't get this done, you can't get that done, then plan your days out, okay? So basically, here's the concept here. What you got to do is first, yesterday I was talking about mapping out your times, right, and what you're spending in those categories of different people in your life. Well, this is talking about the time that you spend doing whatever you do in life, and you got to map that out, right, and then change it and kind of capture it into a certain time period and say that I'm going to do that, but I'm only going to do it for this amount of time, then I'm switching to this. So that at the end of the day, you've gotten done what you plan to get done. And at the end of the year, you've got huge results of what you're going to get done, because you don't know how much time you're wasting not knowing what you're doing from day to day. So if you can plan it out, then you can basically be successful at whatever goal you set. And that's basically what this is about. I got another talk about goals, but this is going to be the cornerstone of being able to accomplish the goals in your life. And to tailor what we're doing right now, if you plan to lose 30 pounds or 20 pounds in a 30-day period, then you have to make a plan to do that. And that's what I'm trying to do here, is give you guys the plan, lay out the plan for you. But if that wasn't going to happen and you were on your own saying I wanted to do that, then you're going to have to lay out the steps that it's going to take for you to actually lose those pounds in that 30 days. And you have to work it backwards, just like selling the cars. This is what I got to do. I'm going to do that. How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that, right? So in your plan, you should have if it was based off of losing the weight, it should have, this is when I'm going grocery shopping. This is when I'm going to work out. This is what I'm going to eat, right? You can even put it in there, this is what I'm going to eat. They have it all planned out, okay? This is 1 week. And if you notice, let me see how I can get this up to the camera. Right here, I got at the end of the week, war plan prep. So at the end of the week, I sit down and I change this around and figure out, one, what I did wrong the last week in it, and better it so I can eventually get it perfected for what I do. But you change it around based off of what's coming up in your life, right? So here's the easy way to do it, because I just printed this out. I don't keep this around and with me. So so there's an app called Calimob, and basically what it does is it syncs up to like Google Calendars or something like that, and also it can text your phone. So if you get started, if you got a Google account, you can go to Google Calendars and you can literally make something like this, and it'll text your phone, different things like this is coming up, that's coming up. But that's really what we use, and that's what I would suggest you use if you were really wanting to get active and do this type of planning, okay? But the whole point is to decrease stress, because stress can cause weight gain. Stress can cause you to be unhealthy, and that's really what we're trying to avoid. So this is kind of essential number one in our practice out of the 5 essentials is mindset, stress management, things like that. This is where we start. Anything that you're going to accomplish in life, it needs to start with a plan. If you don't have a plan, you will fail. So homework, sit down, figure out how you want to do it that's best fits you, okay? It has to be easy for you. If it's not easy for you, then you're not going to do it. So make it easy for you and map it out. If you want it on paper, that's fine. But map out your week. Figure out when you're going to do what so that your life can flourish, right? Life doesn't happen haphazardly. It is very much chaos if you try to do it haphazardly. So map out things, make your life so much better. Your money, your time is worth more than even money, because you got a limited amount of time. You can't get more, but you can always make more money. So time is in the essence here. Let's plan out our times. Let's get on the plan to lose weight in 30 days and get our lives back. So this is something I would hope that you would carry out past this plan and just set goals, work it backwards through your plans here, and figure out how you're going to go about doing that and be successful in life and whatever it is you want to do. All right, guys, I appreciate you listening to the video. I will see you tomorrow. God bless.